as lasting as people would hope, but as long as you keep them in a box or a cover, they're not really gonna deteriorate. It's just a silicone wafer in a cover of plastic. It's gonna be fine. It just means you kept good care of it. You took good care of it. Who? Galaxy, what do you mean somebody tried to run you off the road? That's kind of random. What are you talking about? Pretzel, today you are having a really, really crappy music selection. Oh, we need ETS too. Okay, that makes sense. I should probably make that second generator a large one. Trade all of it. I'm mostly trading just to get stuff out of my inventory, to be honest. That's how it usually ends up. Why are you sleeping here? This was used for a refugee. You do have a bed here to sleep on. Okay. We done here? We done here. Moving on. Okay. Okay, we're done with this system. There's one more left. We're ignoring the sirens completely and moving on. I don't need people losing sanity. Stay ready to that one. I wish you could map out a route so I don't have to double click each time. Maybe sometime in the future. That's a lot of locations there. Derelict. Everybody's still rested enough that we can send it out into there. Send them off to mine. Solar flare. Okay, we have shields on, that's fine. I don't expect much. There's probably still gonna be a fire, but it should be controllable. Okay, is this an empty ship? Might be. Oops. No, it's not empty. There's a big boy, and that's a nest. I can already see the infected tiles. There goes the big boy. Let's wait for him here. Okay. It's not often that Mason is the one who's in front. Okay, there's another one. I'm trying to get him to rush in, but he's not doing that. Or maybe he can't. Yeah, he couldn't. Which is wonderful. I love when he can't do that. And Brianna still managed to get herself knocked out. And they should automatically carry her. I was hoping they would... No, they will. Butch is carrying her. Perfect. Perfect. Salvage. Oh, there's some stuff here that I'm not supposed to have on my ship. So... let's get this, but this one, no. I don't want that. I don't want that contraband on my ship because Military Alliance could attack me. Well, it might be that they were actually, Galaxy, it might be that the AI was actually going for that collision with you. Because when possible in games, sometimes AI is essentially programmed to not exactly ram you, but okay, this fire needs to be taken under control right away. 2 fires. Okay, under control, please. Okay. Now I need to expand this ship a bit more because they can't pass through here. Now we have smoke all over the place. Well, that's gonna be fixed soon enough, but all of the plants died. Thankfully we have plenty of gas scrubbers, so that's gonna be sorted. But now they have to sleep here. Oh, poor bebes. They all have to sleep on the floor in the corner. No, the 2 fires aren't so bad, but it still created a problem. There we go, that's fixed. What's this? Output file is full of crates. Oh, yeah, we don't have any storage here. That's why I was expanding this so that I can do this. There we go. Of course, that will also require power. And we will need some walls. There we go. Yeah, there weren't corpses though, fortunately. They just had to sleep over there because the room was covered in smoke. Oh, oxygen is okay. What are you talking about? 112. Oh, it's not high, it's medium. I do need more oxygen then. Life support, oxygen generator. Where to put it? Let's put it here, and I'm gonna put a vent in this wall. There is already a vent in that wall. Okay. No need for further vents. Did I put this? No, I didn't. Yeah, for some reason it says that there's not enough oxygen. Maybe because of the 2 extra crew members. Yeah, now it's better. Now it's 140. So it's now on high. This is also optimal. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Should be okay now. Oh, no, not ready for jump. We still need to get that ice off. We just went to bed. Now we can go. I mean, technically speaking, I don't really have to mine anything anymore, but that would pretty much ruin any points left for this run. I want to do it as thoroughly as possible. But yeah, realistically speaking, I don't really have to mine anything anymore. I have plenty of resources. I could just fly from point to point. There's nothing really left. I've already unlocked all of the notes. And there's nothing new in them. But this is the log from the Mary Shelley, which we found on a different ship than Mary Shelley. We already read those logs before. Well, Galaxy, if you die so fast in Project Zomboid because you set them to insane, then why? How about not setting them to insane? Oh crap! Okay, we have shields on. It's fine. It's fine. We're not in a nebula. We'll just get pummeled a bit. And we can even leave now. Yeah, I figured that craft would be hit by micrometeor. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you to run. Thank God for that last update, so now the shields can keep up with the meteors. There we go. Now we can go. Tell me, Galaxy, since you like Project Zomboid, have you played State of Decay? Sirens there, we're not gonna be doing that. I think you would like State of Decay, especially the second one, if you like Project Zomboid. Other just stuff to mine out. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to appropriate the stealth approach in Zomboid if you want to survive for longer than that. Yeah, that's true. Stealth is indeed optional, but you know, if you're facing a mob that are on insane with insane speed. No, Vic, what happened to you yesterday? And I'm curious how it relates to Command and Conquer. Incoming ship, Merchant Federation. Why are we on -4 with Merchant Federation? I don't know. We don't care about the sirens. And let's see, ice. I'm really thinking with each passing stream of this game that I need to get this run to its conclusion, since I don't think there are any more ghost ships, and it seems to me more and more that Eden isn't in the game yet. Really? Which channel was that? It was the actual Frank Lepatsky? I think I know what channel you're actually talking about, because I've seen it pops up on my suggested channels sometimes. They play. Well, yeah, I'm not really surprised that he would be there, all things considered, but that's actually pretty cool. Whole block. Water? What do you mean water? You have like 200 pieces of ice. What do you mean you're short on water? Is nobody doing that? If that's the case, have somebody make the water. Thank you. Victor, that's really cool. I mean, it's like running into a celebrity, and it's even more awesome. Well, they were running the open RA mod, so yeah, I can see why he would be watching that, but it's still cool that he was there. We're ignoring you. That's it. We're ignoring that ship because it's a claimable ship and there are always buckets that are not worth my time or effort or anything. What's left in the system? There's that, and there's probably something on those three as well. Yeah, why not? Yes, go there. There's more room there. Mining away. Slavers, what do you want? Well, more to the point, do you want some of my stuff? Yes, you do. Here you go. I wish there was a better trade system than what they have in this game because it's really limiting. Just being able to trade 10 things at once. I know that it's because that's the capacity of the ship, of the shuttle. But still. That's some of the upgrades they could work on for future releases of the game, to have shuttles that have greater capacity, or shuttles that have specific functions, in like a boarding shuttle and a cargo shuttle, things like that. I hope that the developers of this game publish part of the source code so that we can have mods for this game. That's one of the things that happened recently with Dyson Sphere program. The developers decided to release part of the code so that people can start making mods. Did we do this derelict here? It's in a nebula. I'd rather not waste any more energy, so I'm just gonna ignore it. We have a derelict there. Yeah, Vic, you have a good point. There aren't many games out there whose that have music which is part of their identity, as you say. I'm trying to think because there were probably others as well, but I don't think any game was as iconic as the Command and Conquerors when it comes to music. I mean, when you hear the Hell March, that can be only one game, and I mean one of the game in the series, and then depending on which version of the Hell March you're listening to, you would know which one. Yeah, well, there would be one more game that has an iconic soundtrack, although it's not as well known, and that would be the Crypt of the Necrodancer, but that would make sense because of the nature of the game, but still. I'm trying to think of more games which had a really iconic soundtrack. And I can't really think of one apart from Command and Conquer now that you mention it. Yeah, I'm actually having difficulty thinking of another game that has actually an iconic soundtrack. Well, yeah, I can say one more, although again it wouldn't be a game at, well, it was really well known, but yeah, that's exactly the point I'm making here as well, Vic, is that plenty, like you say, plenty of games have a really awesome soundtrack, like you say, Final Fantasy. But even if somebody else did a composition, it would still sound amazing, but it still wouldn't be as iconic as it is for Command and Conquer, because whenever you think Command and Conquer, you think of a particular set of music. Okay, I will say this, then original Doom as well. Original Doom, I mean, the tune has been remastered in the Doom 2016 and the Doom Eternal, but the original soundtrack of Doom is iconic. So I would say that apart from Command and Conquer, it would be the original Doom that has a really iconic soundtrack that cannot be confused for anything else. And I'm trying to think hard if there are any other games that have a soundtrack which is as iconic as those two. I would say probably Duke Nukem 3D as well would be by that measure, because that one as well had a very... Well, not actually, no, because the only part of the soundtrack of Duke Nukem 3D which is iconic is the theme song. the grab bag. The other parts of the soundtrack are really nothing special at all. Yeah, Galaxy. So Project Hospital has some really good music as well, but what we are talking about here is the soundtrack, which is so iconic that it cannot be confused for any other game. But it's specific to that game so much that when you think of the music, you think of that game immediately. And there's only a few games like that out in the market that have a soundtrack which is so iconic and so unique to them that you immediately think of that game and that game alone. Oh, there's another derelict here. Plenty of games have a very, very interesting soundtrack. For example, R-Type has a very distinct soundtrack. Final Fantasy VII, 8, actually Final Fantasies from 6 over to 12 have amazing soundtracks, so much so that they can be and are performed in concert by the Black Mages band, well, the Black Mages orchestra anyway. So there are plenty of games that have amazing soundtracks, but only a few that actually have soundtracks which are so intricate and unique that it can be only attributed to one game alone or one game series alone. And when you hear the Hell March or any of the tunes from the Command & Conquer series, that's unmistakably that game. Not many games can claim that. Okay, the ship this large. No, it's not empty. Of course it's not empty. There are the aliens. Some of my favorite soundtracks are from shooter games, but the ones that come to memory are Sonic Mayhem did an amazing soundtrack for Quake 2. And then there was a really heart-wrenching soundtrack which was made for Xenogears. In fact, Xenogears had a soundtrack which is so beautiful and so touching and emotional that it's one of the few soundtracks I actually purchased individually or downloaded individually. Oh, Galaxy, I'm sure you know plenty of soundtracks from games you just haven't really thought about it too much. I'm betting that there is more than a single game which the moment you think about that game brings specific music in mind. It's also the case that a lot of the music that we've heard, we remember bit crunch to 8 bits because it was from older platforms. Not that it made any difference, we still enjoyed it. Okay, we're done with this system. And we're done with the unexplored. So now it's the save system. The save system is, well, safe. This one is owned by the Android Collective. And this one by the Cult of New Haven. This one is by the Slavers. This is a safe system. I want to look this one up, but it's far away. let's make a jump here where we went there already and go to this on a control system. It's ironic that when you think about most of the AAA titles that are coming out these days... Oh, hold on. Am I going to the right way? Yes, I am. When you think about the iconic titles that are coming up these days, they don't really have catchy tunes and catchy music, but the indie games, they do have really catchy tunes and really catchy music. For example, apart from the theme song, I don't remember a single tune from any of the new Battlefield games. Not a single one. Same for Call of Duty. I don't remember. That one even doesn't even have a theme song. I don't remember a single tune from Call of Duty series. Or if you want to talk strategies, I don't remember a single tune from Company of Heroes or any strategy at all, really. But indie titles, so small developers, usually have very good music. Crypt of the Necrodancer, Escape from Gungeon, Terraria, Starbound. I'm just trying to think of titles which are indie developed but have catchy tunes. Okay, where are we now? We need. We're actually in a proper system. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this entire system and I'm just gonna go to the Baron control system. Oh. Vic, that is a very good point, and it probably has something to do with that the older music, because they had to work with those technical limitations and storage capacities, they had to essentially forego certain things and just do what they could. That makes perfect sense, really, and probably was... They had to be more creative with the music they were making to make it stand out with the limited amount of voices that those processors had back then. But even if you look beyond that, the music which we have in the... I think they just don't really put any effort into it. That's what I think. Yeah, Galaxy, that's exactly the point I'm making. They just make something that's safe, that the people are going to associate with the genre, and they just leave it at that. AAA titles don't even try to be innovative when it comes to music at all. There isn't a single tune in any of the AAA games that came out recently that has a music that I remember. But with indie titles, with smaller developers who actually put more care and passion into their projects, music is usually well done as well. In general... What the hell? Oh, critical. Oh, that's fine. I was just getting panicked, but that's fine. They're waking up from cryo sleep. That's why they're getting all those alerts. Okay, so this is a Baron controlled system, which I have no idea what that means. Well, so we're going to explore this system. And here we have nothing. And I think this is where we're going to be ending the stream today. Stretch a bit. Yeah, this is where we're going to be ending it today. Alright. So folks, a pleasure as always. It was nice to see you both here. Well, Galaxy, I would actually disagree with you there, because the indie devs just give more passion and thought into their project, because AAA titles just do what's popular, but indie devs just do the game the way that they want to do it, because they actually have a passion for it that AAAs they just don't. Well, Galaxy, remember what we started, and we can finish the discussion on Wednesday. So, folks, I'm gonna be ending it here today. So we will continue Space Haven for a bit while longer on Sunday. Although I am thinking that I'm gonna be ending this run pretty much after we explore the Barrens field. I'm gonna explore a few others. I'm gonna look into if there is actually Eden in the game that can be found at the moment, and if not, then I'm just gonna explore this sector, and we're gonna end this and play something else until this game expands. On Wednesday we're gonna be continuing and hopefully finishing the human campaign of Warcraft 2, and I'm gonna get my butt kicked again by the AI, and then we're gonna move on to the expansion. And like I said, we're gonna continue this on Sunday. So yeah, thanks Galaxy, it does come to a perfect time. So folks, wherever you're in the world, have a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, and I will be seeing all of you next time. So have a good one, and I'll see you next time, folks. Thanks Galaxy, you too, and see ya Vic, see you all.